You can now make online payments to Jaffna Divisional Secretariat via GovPay.
The Cabinet of Ministers has approved the establishment of a public-private partnership unit within the Ministry of Finance based on a formal legal mechanism. This unit will replace the National Agency for Public-Private Partnership. A committee headed by the Senior Additional Secretary to the President for Finance and Economic Affairs will be appointed to coordinate the unit's preliminary activities until it is formally established.
දැන් මේකෙන් හදන්නේ මේ රාජ්‍ය ආයතන කීපයක් පෞද්ගලිකකරණය කළා මේ ඒකකේ පිටවන්නද?
නෑ BOI සහ තවත් ආයතන තිබෙනවා.
No, we already have institutions such as the BOI to attract investments. The National Agency for Public-Private Partnership currently functions to facilitate investment-related activities. Some projects are carried out not only by government institutions but also with the participation of the private sector. Given the growing demand for investment, there is a need to enhance efficiency. Establishing this new unit is intended to achieve that objective.
ඒ කටයුතු ඉදිරිමත් කිරීම සඳහා තමයි මේ නව ඒකක පිටවන්නට ආණ්ඩුව කල්පනා කරේ.
Meanwhile, to support the implementation of Sri Lanka's strategic plan in collaboration with the World Food Programme, a provision of $74.87 million has been allocated. Accordingly, the Cabinet has approved the signing of a memorandum of understanding between the Government of Sri Lanka and the United Nations WFP to ensure the effective utilization of the allocated funds. The Cabinet has approved two significant industrial development projects in the Western Province to address increasing investor demand. Accordingly, a new 350-acre industrial park named Ingiri Industrial Park will be established in St. Peter's Estate in the Kalutara district, which will focus on industries such as vehicle components, rubber, pharmaceuticals and mixed manufacturing. The project involves a total investment of 2.5 billion rupees for infrastructure development. Additionally, the development of the second phase of the Raigama Millennia Industrial Zone will commence on a 24-acre section of a 200-acre site in the new Vathalavatte area with an investment of 500 million rupees. In other decisions, Cabinet has approved a 250 million rupee initiative to identify and release underutilized state lands for private sector investment. Target sectors include agriculture, renewable energy, tourism and manufacturing with the goal of boosting SMEs and broader economic development. In a conservation-related decision, a 2.5-kilometer stretch of the Nikkandu Solar Canal in Kegol has been declared a sanctuary to protect the critically endangered Bandulapetia species of fish. The species population has dropped to fewer than 300 due to pollution and habitat destruction. Cabinet has approved the launch of a modern metro bus unit under the Sri Lanka Transport Board. The project will introduce 100 advanced low-entry buses in the Western Province as part of a pilot initiative aimed at improving public transport comfort and efficiency. We plan to introduce 100 new buses as part of this pilot project. As you are aware, the Sri Lanka Transport Board faces challenges with many depots running at a loss. Therefore, the metro bus unit will be operated as a state-run entity. Following the success of the pilot project, we will decide whether to expand the program.
කරන බස් රථ ගෙන්වීමට අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා.
මේකට පුද්ගලිකංශයට බස් දාන්න දෙනවා.
දැන් එහෙම තීන්දුවක් නැහැ.
There's no such decision at this stage. Any future involvement of the private sector will depend on the success of the pilot phase. Meanwhile, the Cabinet has approved increased government assistance for permanent housing in the northern and eastern provinces. Displaced families will now receive up to 1.5 million rupees per house under ongoing resettlement programs.